So this is our property, our land. It's 25 hectares in a unique plot. Out of 25 hectares, we have 21 hectares that are with vines. The majority of them is glera grapes, and then we have a small land of red wine, Bordelais blend.
And how old is the winery?
The winery has been founded back in the 60s by a family that bought this land at the time. And so the wine is quite old, but my family bought it in 2001. So we are here since 16 years.
16 years. And how many bottles do you produce a year?
Here we produce around 70,000 bottles, yes, with our own label. Then we produce more grapes and more wine, and then part of them we sell it, and we produce actually nowadays just what we are able to sell, because we don't want to produce more than one. We just go. We try to sell through small distributors and small shops and small restaurants. We don't sell to big distribution or mass distribution, so we prefer to have the wine in the tanks and not the wine in the bottles. So we bottle it just when we are sure to sell it. So we are quite small compared to the other companies that are in the Prosecco land.
And you are 100% organic?
Yes. The land is organic since 2007. So since 10 years we are growing our grapes organically. One important thing is that all the bottles that we produce, all the wine that we produce is made by our own grapes that we grow. So that's very, very important to us, because usually in this area the bottles, the companies, they buy wine or they buy grapes and then from other companies, and then they produce wine. So we have the circle is closed.
And do you sell much wine into the UK?
We have a small distributor in the UK. We don't sell that much, but because, as I told you before, we try to choose small distributors. In this case, the distributor that we have has only small wineries, organic, biological wineries.
Okay, and who are they? Do you remember?
Yes, it's Ethical Edibles.
Okay. And you've got a lovely location here. Lovely location.
So the majority of our sales is abroad. About 80% we sell abroad, and the rest in Italy. We have a small distribution in Rome, a small distribution in Milan, and we sell directly to restaurants and wine shops in this area.
And Germany, maybe your most popular country, or Austria?
Germany, we have a very small distributor, a bigger one in Austria, and then in Holland, in the Netherlands, and our biggest customer is in Greece now. It's quite strange, but
for the tourism, probably for their tourism.
He's a big customer that he believed in our project since the beginning, and then he's been growing with us. And we are very happy with him. And then we have some distributors in the States, California and New York. So that's it. We want to concentrate in small areas. apart from the grapes, apart from the vines, we produce olive oil. We have about 700 olive trees, and we produce extra virgin olive oil. All the land is surrounded by olive trees. And some years ago, we added a small plantation of pomegranate, and we produce pomegranate juice. We like to keep the biodiversity, and so not just vines. So if we go up here,
So most of this is your vines?
yes. Yeah, you can see the land goes from the olive trees over there, you see, and until the houses over there. And you can see all the olive trees that surround the property. And then we have another piece, about 4 hectares on this side of the hill.
And you are the winemaker?
Now we have a winemaker that works with us. He's a consultant, and he's Umberto Marchiori from Uva Sapiens. Is the company that helps us in the growing with the agronomist and in the winemaking with the enologist. They work with us since a couple of years. This will be the 3rd vintage that we do with them. Those are new vines that we have been planting in March this year, those 2 hectares. And then we have another 2 hectares that we planted last year. So that's 2016, this is 2017. And we have been substituting 4 hectares of old vines that had a different growing system from the one that we prefer now, that is more, let's say, is better for quality. So less production, but more quality. And so now we have all the new vines that we planted. We will be growing them with the Guyot system. Okay, 2 arches with I don't know how to say in English. Okay.
And do you enjoy your job? Do you enjoy your work?
Yeah. I'm quite new to this world. We bought this land, as I told you before, about 15 years ago. But this company has been sleeping for many years, and I'm working here since a couple of years, and since 1 year full time. So it was like let's say a very slow process, but at the end, by about a couple of years ago, when I started to follow this company in a continuity way, I discovered that when I came here, I felt good, no? And so I started to come here once a month, then once a week, then twice a week, and then at the end I decided to stay here and to make this job my job full time. So it's a nice place, it's a nice job. I had the chance to know new people and to learn a lot. Every day I learn something, and it's wonderful.
And people do love Prosecco, especially in the UK. So
yeah,
we're pleased we've got you.
Yeah, people love Prosecco, especially in the UK. UK is a very fast-growing market. And we love to do Prosecco that is a bit different from the rest of the producer. I'm not saying it's better or it's worse, but it's a bit different. First of all, because it comes from vines that are grown organically, and it's not that easy in this area to find farmers that grow organically, because it's quite difficult to do it here. It's quite rainy, it's quite a rainy area and humid area, and it's not that easy. But we believe that it's the only way that we can grow our vines. So we want to feel good here. I want the people that works with me to feel good, and I want the visitors to feel good. And that's why we decided many years ago to go organic. And organic is a whole philosophy. It's not just that we don't use pesticides or things like that, but it's the whole philosophy that is behind that we love to follow. So starting from the pruning and going with the green manure. So we do a lot of things that help the vines to grow in a better way. Of course, the production is not that big. It's smaller, but the quality that we can get out of our vines is pretty good, I think. But later you will taste it and you will judge. Okay?
Le volete metterle giù o
Stiamo a pensare se ne abbiamo messa una qua e una...
posso comprarne una?
Sai quanta gente mi ha chiesto?
Ah, è vero.
Ne abbiamo messa una qua, una giù, e quella giù abbiamo fatto un prototipo di camera.
Le ha così più grandi, le camere Sara.
La Sara qua, sì. Però sono diverse le botti.
Sì, sono diverse.
Queste sono le botti proprio che era in cantina.
Beh, ma adesso sono fatte nuove, fatte apposta,
sì,
ma
sono
credo le
fatte
fatte
apposta. Lui fa papà fa
Pacchetti, no?
pacchetti di legno, sì.
Poi ha anche un odore molto diverso.
Queste sono quelle che usano ad esempio per fare le saune all'esterno, le sue, no?
Esatto.
Sì. Questo non è di OCG, però non lo diciamo.
Possiamo fargli le
Però ce n'hai anche uno di OCG, se non fa.
Sì, ho tutto.
Mi fanno passare per eretico anche a me, se no.
No, vuoi che apro solo di CG? Apro solo di
Magari
CG.
Sì, dai.
Ok.
Sì.
No, questo qua è quello ribelle.
No, ma noi non è che siamo poi col fondo, poi.
We start from
Sabato
our
sera a
spot.
Puglia c'è la presentazione del libro di Zanichelli. Vedete che ha fatto un giornalista che ha fatto un libro sui rifermentati in bottiglia, che si chiama Effervescenze. E ha messo dentro
Actually, we
una
make
ventina di
4 types
produttori
of
qua
Prosecco.
della zona,
One is
poi altri
a
produttori
still
della zona
Prosecco,
di Modena, Codambrusco,
no bubbles,
oltre al Popolo
very
Reggio
traditional
Bonarda,
but not popular.
e altre
Then we
zone,
make
che ha
a
fatto
cold
quindi
fondo
una carrellata
Prosecco,
di
so
di
cloudy
rifermentati
one.
in bottiglie, no, di
And
carne.
then 2
Ed è
sparklings,
uscito
the
la settimana
brut and the
scorsa, il
extra dry.
sabato
This
con la
one is the
presentazione a
brut.
Puglia,
Non lo so.
con la mostra di microfono. Ci siamo dentro noi.
Fa degustazione e...
Fa degustazione, però in questa presentazione, cioè praticamente nelle zone dove presenta il libro di cui parla, fa assaggiare i vini di altre zone.
Ah, bello.
Sì.
Lo dirò a Renata, perché io sono in ferie. Ah no, anche Renata.
Ecco.
Siamo entrambi in ferie.
E c'è dentro,
Dirò a Giulia, dai.
c'è dentro Umberto, i soliti, insomma,
Casa Costipiani.
Casa Costipiani, Casa Belfi, Vele Caselle, Gregoretto, c'è anche Benedetta, Cristian Zago.
Benedetta è tornato? No, però lui non c'è. È via.
No, non c'è, è ancora via.
Non è... Perché in Iran, in una cosa del genere. Mi sembra che sia andato via in moto. Perché io e lui abbiamo la passione per i viaggi, abbiamo in comune la passione per i viaggi moto, per cui ogni tanto ci raccontiamo.
Cheers.